Hello. We have a game against Chaos Dwarfs. Notice how we didn't face many bash teams when we were playing Norse, and whenever we play elves, we come up against millions of Chaos Dwarfs and Nurgle and stuff. That is a funky kit though. Credit where credit's due. What do we have? We have one Mighty Blow guy. Oh, they're playing the Minotaur. Okay, this is slightly funky. And the Agility Bull Centaur is a problem. Doesn't have block, but block on the other guy, that is pretty handy. Okay, so not too much going on. 2 rerolls, no Apo yet. He's 1 away from getting one. I don't know if he's going to or not. 2 wins. 1-0 and a 2-0. Skaven. Yeah, that's a rough match for Skaven. And Chaos. Yeah, that's a rough match for Chaos. Okay. We can't spend our money, unfortunately. We want to save up every penny. No camera today, mainly because the camera I use is also the camera I use for photography. I just hook it up to the computer. And I got it like set up for a photo shoot tomorrow morning, so I didn't want to get it all connected back up to play the one game here. So you are spared my my face for this game. That stadium looks... Is that stadium bigger than normal, or is that what the Camry one always looks like from the start? They wouldn't have bought a big stadium after 2 games. That would be madness. How many dwarfs do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They bought all their players very quickly. Oh, that said, they only have 2 rerolls. So, and no Apo. So they sacrificed that for players. They have 2 Hobgobbos. Oh, and they've gone on defense. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's thrown me through a loop. Oh, that's right. We've got Juggernaut. Okay, okay. We should remember that. Is there any point in going up against the middle? Yeah, I think so. Meh. No, I take it back. I mean, we're going to end up trying to 1-dice the Minotaur, and if it fails, that's potentially our reroll gone right from the off. I don't want to deal with that. So put these guys across here. This may be a case of just having to score when we have to score. What are we going to try and hit here? I think we're just going to have to hit a Chaos Dwarf. We have no other good targets, really. That being the case, let's switch these guys out. Alrighty, let's see what happens. Nice. Oh, double nice. Okay. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot to do here. The ball's not in huge danger, I don't believe. Now, they do have Frenzy. But he's got a... you know... He's a little slower than us, so... There's really nothing else I want to do here. Should have given it to somebody that has... that's near to leveling up. This guy, for example. Oh well, we could have done some throwing. So we're just going to back off here. And we can't get around, so that's cool. Let's just see. Let's see the manner in which they press. They're probably going to man mark us. They're probably going to put a dwarf on everybody they can because they're so durable. Okay, that's an interesting blitz. Just in the sense I expected them to go after a, you know, use the mighty blow. Or the Minotaur, or, you know. Interesting. That's quite a heavy push to that side. I feel like I should have moved up. I had a good enough like line here that I could have moved up there. Okay, let's see how badly this goes. It went really well. Okay. Let's see. Push that way. Follow up. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise, eh? Nice. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh, this is unprecedented. Okay, when did we get this ridiculous amount of punching power? Alright, so this being the case, we are going to kind of move over this way. Let's see. Let's pop you here. Pop you here. Yeah, this is where I wish I had moved up. Where can you get to? You can get to there. And then bop it into the witch elf there. Seems like a solid plan. He kind of committed a bunch of guys over here, so I kind of want to move the other direction, you know? Ooh, that went well. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to be on that mighty blow. Better that than take the hit from the mighty blow guy, eh? Wow, that taking two of the dwarfs out so early is crazy. I mean, there's going to be repercussions, but it's just a very nice start, and they can get like a bunch of these guys up in our way, but these guys are going to take like a little bit to get over. Even the hobgoblin can only get like half field. Mad start. Downside to having the ball on the witch elf is that, say this guy stays here, it's going to be awkward for her to do. Well, I mean, she could do the blitz, but it's scary, right? Oh, that's good. That was their blitz as well. Whew. Okay, we're having the run of the luck so far. Just getting all in our business, but we're going to push up this way. I wonder if he's going to dodge the hobgoblin away, or he might just one dice it. It's a bit risky with hobgoblin. There we go. I don't think he's going to re-roll that, probably. Okay, so no surfing, which is slightly sad, but it also slightly safer. Let's see. So we'll go up here. Let's get the side of them that we want to be. Let's put our backfield defense in. That's all. I really want to get this guy. Somebody else is going to have to do it though. I think. Yeah, it would have to be... Where am I going to blitz here? I guess we try and knock this guy over. So that's a windows for you as well. Wish this guy was... I don't want to use one of my... Yeah, you just... I don't think you can do anything useful, so you just come up here. Dodge you away if we can. Oh, I could blitz this guy. I'll blitz this guy. That's what we'll do. Okay, that's not quite what we wanted, but it's fine. Oh, we can probably hit this guy as well, actually. Taking a bit long here. Nice. I don't think he's going to try and dodge. He might do. Still don't have anybody blocking that whole goblin, which is a concern. I think you're going to have to stand up here. Okay. Oh. Wow. Where would you concede when you have 2 wins? I mean... That game was not... I mean, it was a rough start, but that game was not by any means... Oh, that's what we like. Part of me wants to re-roll that, see if I can get like a 5 or 6 to get up to 200 so I could get both my re-rolls, but let's not push things, eh? Okay, and we level 2 blitzers. Wow, that's the ultimate in nice concessions there. Like, that was a really rough start, don't get me wrong, that was horrible, but he had 2 wins. Like, he could very well could have pushed that into a draw there. For all we knew from where it was, we're much more breakable than he is overall as a team, and he has 2 mighty blow guys. So, yeah, I just don't see why you wouldn't try and push it along for that. In the hopes that things begin to tip, which they probably will. And even with even players, with bull centaurs, you're so much faster than regular dwarfs and even chaos and whatnot. You have at least the potential to be, and he still had his hobgoblins. He had a little kind of agility. I don't know. I think it was too early to concede. It's not like we were going to like keep hurting him. He was more likely to keep hurting us. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna complain. That wasn't me complaining. That was just me sort of trying to rationalize it in my mind. Why he would go that way. What we are going to do is go look at our team and get a reroll. And save for the next reroll. And level these guys up. Okay, so a 3. Let's see what the other guy rolls. Okay, this is actually kind of important. Because if the other guy rolls a double, it will change what I do. Okay, he didn't. So, what we're going to do, if he'd rolled a double, we'd have gone Mighty Blow and Dodge on the other guy. As he hasn't rolled a double, what we're going to we're not going to get 2 dodges. We're going to get a dodge and a tackle, because we're going to come up against, theoretically, we're going to come up against something that has dodge soon, and we're going to want it. So which one, what are our two guys called? Griffin and Dragon. I guess we're going to give Griffin dodge and Dragon tackle. This is a team where it's actually really nice to roll that double early on one of your blitzes to get the mighty blow so that you can build that character into your takedown guy. Because, like, I'm going to get tackle here, right? What usually ends up happening is that now somebody else rolls a double, and so you end up with a tackler who doesn't really need the tackle as much as the mighty blow guy. Whereas if you roll mighty blow now, I'd have got dodge on the other guy, and then when this guy leveled up again, he becomes our tackler, if that makes sense. Not to say that I wouldn't get 2 or 3 tacklers in the end anyway. It's all kind of like, you know, I'm just kind of like working through my logic. So Dragon's getting tackle. I'd love to just get dodge all over the place, but you gotta have utility on your team. Otherwise you'll come a cropper. It's great to have a team full of blodge, believe me. But, you know, if you come up against a team of Skaven or something and gutter runners and you never knock them over, you're gonna hate yourself. And the dodge won't really be as useful in that game as the tackle would be. So, you know, he's quite a ways towards potentially getting dodge anyway. I think we'd probably get dodge on him next if he doesn't get anything else. There's an argument for strip ball, honestly. But it might be dodge and then strip ball. Kind of depend on how the team's looking, I reckon. So, that was short, wasn't it? How long have we been? Let's see here. Wow, 17. Yeah, we only got to like, what, turn 3? Ironically, it's been enough time that I don't have time to continue and do a second match. Right now, so I'm going to actually stop this video at 15. And, yeah. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do something weird. I'm going to leave the video running. If you're watching the Blood Bowl game, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. But just to fill out the rest of the video, to at least get it a little further so that it looks like it's going to be a full game, and I'm only doing that so people don't click in thinking, well, what's the point of watching this? There's going to be a concession. You can kind of see the concession happen. What I'm going to do is keep recording, and we are going to change what we're doing. We're going to play a couple of Total War Warhammer like quick battles against in multiplayer, which I, for the record, am terrible at. So if you keep watching, I can only apologize. But it's just to kind of fill out the rest of the video. I'm just updating my info here. In case you're wondering, update. Okay. If you're wondering, if you haven't seen anything before of what I've put up, because I don't think people watch really for Total War. I'm okay at it in campaign. I'm just going to say okay, and I'm horrific at it in multiplayer. I just haven't done it enough, and it's pretty intense. Like, in a weird way, I think it's, in its own way, as difficult to get really good at as Blood Bowl. Like, I've put a lot of time into Blood Bowl. Let's quit this. Screen should go black. And then switch this over to Total War. I need to get rid of my camera. There we go. And then let's load up Total War. Where is it here? There it is. So yeah, it's where Blood Bowl is a game of play. Where Blood Bowl is a game of intense strategy and thinking moves ahead and whatnot, and knowing the skills and how they work against each other, which takes a really long time to master, if you ever really do. It's just so many variables to how each game goes. Honestly, each game is like really different. It's crazy. I think it's their best made. Okay, I can see that this is shown here. I think it's like one of their best made games, like mechanically. Anywho, all that aside, Warhammer 2 is intensive in how you have to react. It's very sort of like constant, like clicking vigilance of what your units are doing on one side, whilst it's a whole different kind of game, which I have in no way mastered. So I apologize if you are still watching. In some ways, but you'll see what I mean soon. I sort of half have tried to get good at it, but on a very small scale. Like I've probably still played under 20 games, and games usually only last like 10 minutes, so it's not really enough time to... Oh, on the plus side, we are against Marty from Back to the Future. Now, I do have something I've been wanting to try. I did, in my spare moments, make an army. I don't know if he's counterpicking. Is he counterpicking me here? I watch a lot of this online, which is what helps me to realize how bad I am. I don't know if it's a full-on... I don't think this is a full-on counterpick. The idea of this army, in my head at least, is we have a sorceress on a dragon who just kind of floats around and breath attacks stuff and casts Soul Stealer. Which both hurts enemies and revives yourself. So that's all she really does. She can kind of dive in if need be. The spears just kind of waddle forwards to protect, to sort of take the fire from the enemy army, whilst the meaty bit of the infantry is behind in Witch Elves and Executioners. Pop a couple of dark shards behind them, just to pepper whatever happens to be there, or if there's like a high priority target, like their own general, they can do quite a decent amount of damage. And the Dark Riders we just pop on the flanks and let them shoot whatever, really. Unless there's a good... As about go, you know, my micromanagement in this is not good enough to really control them. So I usually just, if I'm being honest, leave them on skirmish and just let them do their own thing. Not the way you should play. But I'm bad at it. I will fully admit this. I'm not good at like keeping track of where everything's going and what it's doing. It's surprisingly hard. Like, because this is pretty simple. There is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unit types. A lot of which just kind of waddle forward and are supposed to hit things, but I am the worst at just keeping track of what's doing what. And what's really sad is my lose rate in this is really high. Like in multiplayer, which tells me that, you know, there is not a lot of that. I guess that I really am as bad as I feel like I am. I win one in every, so far in the few games I've played. Maybe I've played 30. I don't know. Probably between 20 and 30. I win one every 6 or 7 games. That's pretty poor. Alright. Oh, this is a lovely map. Alright, so here's how we set up.
Supreme Sorceress!
Vampire Coast are
The merciless host.
can be quite a shooty faction. So that could be, hopefully our Dread Spears will be able to kind of soak up some of the pressure. Hopefully they don't micro well enough to shoot over them into our more elite units.
We are ready.
So I'm going to group everything here together.
Eager for battle.
Then we pop these guys just behind. Group them as 2. And we'll lock those. I think we're going to keep them on skirmish and fire at will, just let them do their thing. There's our general, who's going to flap around. We're going to pop these guys on this flank. As 3. These guys on this flank as 4. And our general will be 5. That's our tactics. I always lose track of my general in this. I think having one flying is at least something in our favour. It's really easy when you're playing on the ground and you just send your general into combat and forget about them. At least in the air, it's a little better. But I always forget about something. Fingers crossed our opponent isn't much better than us for this one. I'd like to think our army is pretty balanced. Alright, so you guys... So they're sort of corner camping here by the looks of it. Which, as I understand it, is kind of frowned upon. Do they have a big gold gun line? Oh, it's not fully... Okay. But they do have some carronades. Are these fellbacks or deck droppers? Okay. So those could be a problem. We need to pepper those down if we can. Oh, my guy stopped. Let's worry them with our skirmishing. We pretty much want to get in there. What is that? Oh, shooting the witch elves. Is that Queen Bess? Oh man, they've got Queen Bess. Okay. Well, that's gonna hurt. Who's their general? Vampire Fleet Admiral. Okay. Why are you not selecting? That's cool, you keep doing your thing. I'm gonna drop a Soul Stealer right here. Whenever you're ready.
Kill them.
Then I'm gonna dive. Are you guys still coming? Yeah, you are. Okay, you guys shoot these guys. You guys keep going. You leave them alone. Did she not? I don't think she did it. Let's see. We can fire at these guys. Okay, I did a little bit of work there. Now we get in. Why is that not doing anything? There we go. Get in there. Go get him. Oh, These guys have stopped.
Dark Rider crossbow.
Okay, we got rid of
We are
those.
ready. Dark
You guys
shot.
come on in. Start firing at these guys. Oh, our general's fleeing. See, this is classic me. How did that even happen?
For the king. Dread spear.
Did I leave anything behind? Nothing too crazy.
Dark shot. End them.
Oh, the carronades extended. Kind of
Dagger
overextended.
Ruffy. No mercy.
You go get them. Come on, General, come back. Ugh, she's being shot pretty bad.
Them for towns. Tulloch, sacrifice them.
Okay, good news is we have some good units going in there.
Executioners.
You come back.
Dark shots.
Our General's back. For now. Go get him, General.
Cold-blooded killers.
Okay, it looks like we chased off that threat. We're pulling this back a little bit,
No mercy.
but I worry that our
Carnage
General
awaits.
is gonna run away again. Can you drop a Soul Stealer here?
Summoning destruction.
Nice.
Fear my
I mean, it took a
power.
lot of our stuff. I forgot I had breath attacks.
I summon.
Murder awaits.
Okay, that's good. Go get these guys.
At once.
You guys can keep firing there. Who's not doing anything? You guys aren't doing a whole lot.
Onward.
Supreme sorceress.
Okay, those guys are dropping down. Let's try and drop a breath in on these sirens. Oh, look at the balance of power. Shifting our way.
Blood will flow.
Let's aim at there, General. So I think we're about to do a breath attack here. Nope, take it back. Go on.
Do my bidding.
She's having trouble with that.
They're firing on us.
Let's just charge in, actually.
You're raping. No mercy. No
Oh, there were some
survivors.
Mongols in the trees. Okay. Give her the opal amulet,
Summoning
then
destruction.
we'll get out.
Forward.
Come on, before your leadership wavers.
Dread spear. You're raping. For the king.
I think I'm going to put these guys in melee mode and
Understood. Orders
charge in here just
understood.
to... Now, will you breath attack these guys?
Hearken to me.
Go off melee mode. Fire at
Deal
these
is
guys.
death.
Go on, go put a breath attack in. It'll probably miss.
Supreme sorceress. Withdraw. I summon thee.
Didn't really get a lot out of that. Let's go finish off their general, eh?
Druki. On to slaughter. Dark elves.
We'll just fire these guys down.
everything.
Oh, I think we're winning. I think we're gonna do it.
Enchantress.
We did it, guys. Despite how badly we played, we did do it. Yeah, it was when our sorceress decided to fly off the off the field that was our real kind of like dodgy moment. But I think once she rallied, they could have chased me off with the bats, but they didn't, and it got us back into it. It was quite a wacky army. But I think once we got Bess down, that was super helpful. Maybe it was shooting at her with Bess. Maybe that's what did all the damage. So let's see. 900, that's pretty good. These guys did great. I think all of our shooting was really good. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the Dark Shard's got some serious value. I think she got 1100. Yeah, everybody did fine. Witch Elves, not so much. Alright, is that enough to fill up? No, we're only at 30 minutes. Okay, let's do one more. Let's show just how bad we are here. But yeah, in my mind, this is a reasonably well-rounded army that you could send up against anything, and at least, you know, have, you know, weapons at your disposal. But we'll see. I think it's probably fair to say that that wasn't a perfect army. Ooh, lizards. I don't know if we're good against lizards, really. Well, we've got a bit. I mean, maybe we might be all right. I'll give them a minute to pick an army here. That mostly went well though, but you can see how bad my microwing is. It's really bad. Oops. But we're going to use the exact same army. I mean, how could we not? We won that. Tizzy 971. I think our true advantage there is that we were playing a character, you know, fictional character. This could be tougher. The maps in this game are just great. I mean, the texture, all the way off into the distance, it looks super cool. Very nice. It's a pity that you only ever view them from like this range, but it's still lovely. Cinematically beautiful. It'd be fun to see some what some players have done in terms of kind of like making movie-like things from it. Oh, there we are. Alright, so I think we want to use this hill to sort of charge over and down. Get the high ground, you know, in theory. This music's really, it's really Lord of the Rings-ish. This particular one. Okay, we'll keep our guys. You don't... I mean, I should not be the one giving advice in this game. But you generally don't want your units to be too close together, because, you know, stuff like that Queen Bess, that giant sort of mortar in the last game, it just makes it easier for those to really do you damage. Because it can hit multiple units. And spells as well, for that matter. You can be 3 again. So the point of me kind of doing the same army is it allows me to sort of get used to managing it. I played it a couple of times in oh, you should be 5. Played it a few times against the AI, and it did well against the AI, but that's not really saying a whole lot necessarily. I at least have got good enough now that I'm doing better against the AI. I used to struggle against the AI unless I paused it, so I mean, you know, I guess I'll give myself some credit. You go over there. What are you guys? Cauldron Riders? Yeah, you go harass them. Yeah, you guys. You can go up there. Oh, hello. What are these guys? Cauldron Riders? Yeah, let's harass them. See if I can bait them out. Need to remember my Dragon Breath attacks this game. What are these guys? Skink Cohort? Okay. Javelins or... no, okay. Saurus Warriors, Saurus Spears, Crosscore Ancient.
Dealers in death. By Drakira, suffering for all. Going.
And then you guys can follow in.
At once. Shut. Certain. Make them dance.
Alright, okay. We're doing a good job with that. Not that I'm doing a whole lot, of course. We're going to start shooting at their Crocscore Ancient with our Dark Shards.
Foul sorcery.
Okay, these guys are rampaging. Let's drop this. Come on, get in here.
Summoning destruction.
You can actually do it. Okay, you got a little closer, I guess. Okay, I think she did it. Let's get a breath attack in here.
Come to me.
Looks like things are mostly going okay.
Battle ready.
Are you guys? Okay, you're getting into position. Okay, we got a breath attack down. I don't know if it was very good. Sort of spears over there. Okay, you guys need to come work on them. You guys are doing good there. How about these other ones? Nice. Let's get that recharge back. I wonder if we could dive on. No, I don't think we can.
Withdraw.
Okay, who's withdrawing? Some spearmen are withdrawing. I don't want to kind of get caught up here. Oh, there's so many Saurus spears. Let's go. No, we shouldn't dive there. Let's go dive on their Skink Priest.
Dark shards. Orders understood.
Let's pepper those Cold One Riders. I just don't know if our infantry has enough here. I'll hit the Opal Amulet so we get a bit of defense. Oh, there's two Skink Priests here. Interesting.
Dealers death. Suffering brawl. Dark shards.
Well, what are you doing?
We
Oh,
understand.
you're running away. Okay. Yeah, fair play.
Dark elves. Going.
Cold-blooded killers.
How are you doing? Okay, can we get a nice Soul Stealer in here?
I summon thee.
Come on, 3, 2, 1. Did we do it? I think we did. Okay, you need to get out now. Everybody's in combat.
Dark rider crossbows.
Go fire on their Crocs Ancient. Yeah, and you.
My blade hungers.
Let's try and take their general down.
Supreme sorceress. Dark sorceress.
Let's see if we can breath attack these guys,
Summoning destruction.
because we have a bit of trouble here.
We are ready. Dark rider crossbows. We are ready. Die, weaklings.
Did we get our breath attack in? No, as per usual. Okay, not bad there. Let's see if we can clear up some of these guys.
Dark rider crossbows. Advance, rookie.
Because skinks aren't going to have a lot of leadership going on. Where are you
Withdraw.
guys? Over here? Yeah, you can come. You can come help over here.
My blade hungers. Dread spears. Slay them.
I really need to take these guys down. Okay, we've got a lot of fleeing. Where it's hard to tell how we're doing here. Let's go take out their casters, eh? Okay, you guys are still doing good. You need to...
Merciless warriors.
We need to really shoot down into this. Pop your opal amulet. get away from that Croxagore.
Forward! That's it!
Dredge spear.
Let's get our guys in here. Okay, we got back up. That is good.
Do my bidding!
See if we can get a good breath attack here. Oh, not bad. Okay, now that we've distracted these guys. Oh, they're running.
Attack.
We can go take out these casters again if we can.
By Drakira.
Our Sorceress and our Dark Riders might be able to do us the game here.
Supreme sorcery!
Go on, finish him off. Okay, need to get back up again. How is his health so good?
You raid them.
You guys should be shooting.
Slaughter. Merciless
You guys
warrior.
should be coming in.
Slash. Kill.
Okay, our dragon is back up. We're just using her to kind of pick off as we need to. I think we might have this, you know.
Without question.
Setting forth!
If I can get them fighting against something and then kind of get a nice soul stealer.
Battle call!
Executioners.
Hearken to me!
Come on.
Supreme
Cast it now.
sorcery!
Beautiful. That might do it. Oh yeah. Okay, that was a very close victory. Hey, this build doesn't seem so bad. We pretty much just leave all of our fighters in there, and Dark Riders. Oh, so good, so good. They're so good in, or they used to be in tabletop as well. This is not. I don't know. I don't think you'd take a sorceress on a dragon in tabletop. In fact, you wouldn't. But in this, she's proven her worth. Did 2,000 damage without doing a whole ton. I think it's probably fair to say. Our witch elves just died horribly again. But they, I don't know if you can. I mean, if you play the game, you know. But if you don't, you probably aren't seeing it. The witch elves, when they get units down to a certain threshold, the units go into a rampage, which means they just like start ignoring attack orders and it lowers their defense. Which probably means that then the executioners and spearmen can just kind of like, you know, get into them. I think it was probably all of these guys that did the work. Yeah, yeah. Look at those. Great. Dark Shards kind of got a bit like their Cold One Riders were scary, but I think they spent too much of the game chasing our Dark Shards and getting picked off, which really allowed our Dark Riders, which allowed our Dark Shards to do well. I'm really pleased with that. This army is. I don't think I've ever won 2 in a row in quick battles, and I'm not saying that these were 2 players that are more experienced than me, but I generally lose against everything, like I said. So, I mean, I'll take it. I don't know about the skink cohorts. I think some shooting could have helped them a lot. Had I have noticed they didn't have any shooting, which I'm just seeing now. I probably would have walked my army up and then started walking them backwards while our Dark Shards peppered them. That's a very rush, get in your face army. Interesting using the 2 casters. Well, who'd have thought, eh? How are we doing over here? Okay, I think that's a legit time to call it. You could think we had a quick game in Blood Bowl. So if you've watched to this point, thank you. If you haven't, you're not hearing this, so it doesn't matter. But I'll be back with more Blood Bowl next time, and I will try not to fill it out with quick battles. But hey, if people want to keep conceding, we'll take those. We'll take all that money to try and build our team up. It's a good time. Early concessions are the best because you need that money to like get all the stuff you couldn't buy. Anyway, I won't go back to Blood Bowl now. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, and hopefully that wasn't too painful watching on our multiplayer play. Don't be fooled. I'm terrible at it. I just played people that were probably about the same level. So, bye for now.